Hello, welcome to class this month, the Big 4-6.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So Mindi, our teacher Mindi, it is her birthday month and she's turning 46. So we are going to use her 4 and 6 to create a workout this month. So on every single piece of equipment, you're basically going to be doing either 4 reps or 6 reps. We did not do the numerology thing where we add the 4 and 6 together to get 10, which becomes a 1, and then we have like a number 1 class. No, we're just doing 4 and 6 reps because we're a one woo show around here. So, so here's the deal. If you're like, oh, I really dread 6 reps because I did not plan this out to where it's like, okay, which exercise I get the 4 and which are the 6. We're just going to start with 4 and alternate to 6 and 4 and 6, which means some exercises we'll have to do 6 of. And trust me, I have a fear that it will be like teaser or something. So I will make executive decisions to make sure we don't do like 3 sets of 6 teasers. However, maybe we do 6 and then 4 and then 6. Oh, I don't know. We'll get there. So we're going to start with 4 reps. I'm going to have 4 springs on for my footwork. You want 3 to 4 heavy springs. Make sure your straps are long, okay? When my carriage is closed, look how long my straps are. It makes a massive difference to you having success in exercises like teaser, hamstring curls, horseback, things like that. So get your heavy springs on, lie on down. Here we go, arms down by your side. We're gonna do 4 reps of footwork and push out with your on the balls of your feet. Then we're gonna do 6 on the arches, and then 4, and then 6. How nice is that? So that was 4 on the toes, come onto your arches, and go on to 6. Of course, if you're like, Lesley, I need all 10 footworks to warm up, by all means, just ignore me, and I'll be your accountability buddy, and you can listen for some random ideas for how to connect your center. I love doing that for you. It warms my soul when I hear people say, I didn't like that exercise, or I can't do that one, so I just kept doing the other one. Good job. All right, after 6, onto your heels 4 times. Reach those inner heels. Stand the whole heel of the foot, especially at that last moment where you tend to want to lock your knees out. That inner heel has to be on there. Go back to the balls of the feet, press out. 6 tendon stretches, so 6 chances to reach the heels under and up from your outer hips, inner thighs, your center. Breathing into your low ribs. There's always a tendency to make the up super fast. So see if you can make the down and the up the same amount of time. What are you rushing for? We're here the whole amount of time you have for this class today. You know, I already go fast enough. And then come in all the way. All right, get rid of your foot bar. You can also leave it up for the 100, but try to pull it out of the way for other things because it does get in there. So grab your handles, legs can stay on the foot bar or they're going to come up to the sky with you as you lift your head and chest up. All right, so just 4 cycles of breathing. Inhale and exhale. Hug those ankles towards each other. See if you can curl onto the tips of the shoulder blades with wide collarbones. Last cycle of breathing. Okay, so we are going to do some overhead today. So we're doing 6 reps. I'm going to do 3 without going up and then 3 going all the way up. So if you want to do all 6 going all the way up, we're dropping down to 2 springs. By the way, you can. If you want to do 6 modified version of it, that's fine too. So here we go. I'm going to take with my head rest down. My arms are going to go down. My legs are going to go overhead, parallel to the floor. And I'm just going to roll the hips down, lift the arms up. So that's going to be 3 of those for me, just because still kind of working through my upper back. Some days it feels more open than other days. Now to go over and up and roll it down. And again, over, up, and roll it down. Last one, over, up. Awesome. Okay, for coordination, just bend your knees in, bend your elbows in, and press out, open, close the legs, bend the knees, bend the elbows. And again, press out, open, close, bend, and bend. 2 more. On the last one, we're gonna do a little grand finale. Press out, hold it there, and then crisscross these legs. And bend in, and bend in. Okay, so, yeah, rowing. 6 rowings of rowing 1. What? Well, guess what? The first few, you can really understand the rhythm, and I can talk about some things that often go wrong. And then the last one's gonna go a little faster, yeah? So here we go. Into the chest. So see how tall you are? See how, like, where does the crown of your head fill in space? As you want to keep the crown of the head in that spot as you pull your waist back. I tend to see people sink down. You want to stay that tall as you go back. Open the arms, and right here, your thumbs be facing down, pinky side of the hand into the handle as you push it back. Then you round forward and then reach your hands for the springs. Maybe for each other. What if you didn't bend your elbows here? What if it didn't matter if your thumbs touched? Then circle the arms around. So in an ideal world, your thumbs would touch, right? Rep 2, without you bending your elbows. Now, that's hard even for my hypermobile shoulders. So what I do is I don't focus on my thumbs hooking. I instead focus on the reach of my arms right here from my back. I dive forward. I reach my arms to the springs. And then I try to touch them. Ooh, they got there. And circle, right? Now we go a little faster. And around, open, push. What's it like to get 3 extra chances at this? I normally only give you 3 reps. So now you got double the reps on, really, I prefer rowing 1 to rowing 2. Oh my goodness, they hooked. Yes. By the way, it's not a goal if they hook. For me, when hook happens, it's just a sign that, like, on that day, I got everything to work together evenly. It's not every day. Not even sometimes when I film 2 classes a day does that happen. Okay, so 90 degrees. We're just going to do 4. Elbows up, lean back, lift up, reach forward, round and press the hands down, circle around. Same thing. You try to touch the arms behind you without bending your elbows. A lot of people bend their elbows too soon and too much, so then their shoulders come off their back. So guess what? You don't even have to touch the thumbs. If they never touch, you still rock this exercise, even more than if you bend them. So feel free to just worry right here about reaching for the springs and your arms toward each other and then lifting up as high as you can. 1 more, 4th rep. Whew. Awesome. Okay, spin around, draw. You're gonna do sit crisscross applesauce. We're gonna do 6 shaves and then 4 hugs. So index finger and thumb touch and press your hands together, the index finger and thumb together as you push the arms up and press the feet down. And as we get to these last 3 reps, can you sit a little taller? We tend to lean forward. Can you sit a little taller? 1 more time, even a little taller. Switch the cross of your legs and then 4 hugs. You can play with the breath if you want, but more importantly, can you enjoy opening the arms as much as you do closing them? Oh, amazing. Okay, so we do have 6 swans. 6 big swans is a lot. If it's not in your practice, you'll do 6 swan preps. All right, I'm gonna do the big swan just in case you want it broken down for you. Since we have 6 reps, I'm gonna do 3 where I just talk it through a bit more, and then 3 at pace, okay? And the reason that I want you to try to go to at pace is not because I want you to like fumble around. It's because the muscles that we need to make these exercises happen do not work slowly. They're phasic muscles, so they don't have that kind of endurance. So prep would be 2 springs facing your foot bar and just doing like a little seesaw extension. The regular swan is 2 springs, feet on the frame or on the foot bar. And then knees will be inside or outside of your frame based on your strength. And then look at my butt. A lot of times I see booties up. The butt has to be reaching down already. So my thighs are on the box, okay? And my butt's reaching down because that's gonna be my fulcrum. My hips are gonna pull between my knees so I can lift up. The arms pull back, and I get into a deep extension here. Then I'm going to lower down, straighten the legs from the back side of the legs, and hold here. We're not going to bend the knees anymore. And if I want to get higher, it's because